students find success after a year such as the one that we just had is so inspiring. And as a parent of a student who went to Winston Prep, seeing how my son was able to rely on the skills and the tools that he learned when he was here during this very challenging year, that's what makes me so proud to be associated with this organization. Winston Prep students are resilient. They're self-reflective. They're problem solvers. And the work of the Winston Innovation Lab prepares our academic leadership and our faculty to help our students respond to challenging moments like we had last year. And boy, was last year ever a challenging moment. So now we're going to hear the students of Winston Prep, New York, perform the song, "I See the Light," from the Disney movie Tangled. Now, when you see the thermometer appear at the bottom of your screen while they're performing, please consider making a donation to support the Winston Innovation Lab. All of the money raised will support their vital work. Now remember, there are two ways to make a donation tonight. You can either click below the video on your computer to make a donation that way, or you can open the HandBid app on your phone and make a donation in that manner. Either way you do it, we so appreciate it. Now enjoy the performance.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, living in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's all so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be, and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were.
This is my Winston, New Jersey.
I'm often asked what makes a Winston teacher. And this year, more than ever before, the qualities of great Winston teachers were on full display. Winston educators are creative, resilient, analytical problem solvers. And those qualities is what allowed us to be Winston Prep in this unusual year, as much, if not more than anything. Our teachers quickly and easily adapted to these circumstances. We know it wasn't easy, but they made it look easy. And it was their ability to transition into a different time and maintaining the different way of working at
normal school, even though
was a student whose normal educational experience in
day. That's what they do. And that's how they've approached this last year. Assessment and understanding are the cornerstones of the Winston Innovation Lab. A song that I'm sure we all feel embodies this past year is Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer. And it's performed tonight by some Winston Prep students. So again, while enjoying this performance, I'm going to ask you to please consider making a donation to support the Innovation Lab so that our teachers can continue to deeply understand their students, your children. Remember, there are two ways that you can make a donation. The first is to open that hand bid app on your phone, and you can make your donation that way. Or you can click below the video on your computer screen and you can make a donation in that manner. Thank you in advance for your continued support.
All misunderstood.
They say we stand for nothing. There's no way we ever could.
Now we see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead it.
Prepare.
All the information. Waiting on the world to change.
We can all remember how we felt in early March of last year. There was so much uncertainty, so much worry. Winston remained unwavering and innovative because Winston was ready. Leaders came together to prepare and plan and innovate and train teachers and students for the remote learning. And when everything shut down, Winston was live. They were online, full-time, for our students in just a matter of days. Here now are two parents who want to share their stories of what their experiences were like last year. Let's hear from them.
My daughter started at Winston in 6th grade. She's currently in 9th grade, so she's been at Winston for 4 years. And my daughter's always been really happy and very positive. So she would try really hard at the public schools, and she has a twin brother who does really well academically, and she would put in the same amount of effort and wasn't getting the same result. Things didn't click, she didn't understand things, and she didn't know how to learn and self-advocate on her own. And so one of the things I loved about the transition to Winston is they really taught her how to think and how to process information and how to advocate for the way that she needed to learn. So whether that was slowing down or trying a different math technique or even spacing things differently on the paper, she has learned not only content, but she's learned how to learn at the school.
So based on my experience with finding the right school for my daughter and her learning difficulties, Winston was the right choice because they were clear on they look at each student individually and not as a whole body. And that for me was really what Logan was needing and lacking in her day-to-day learning in the New York City public school system. So the fact that she was able to come in here and have a day-to-day curriculum structured that worked specifically and around her and her ADHD and her executive functioning and her auditory processing was key in making me comfortable, but more importantly, knowing that I was putting her in great hands and that she would be able to build the confidence and learn collectively by being a student at Winston Prep, New York. So on March 16th, 2020, when we began to see that the